You were talking about being a vaccine influencer. You posted on Facebook.
Sorry, what was that?
You were talking about being a vaccine influencer.
I'm saying everyone can be,
You
but
posted on Facebook about side effects
yeah.
a few days ago. You did turn the comments off, and the comments are full of people saying, my friend's, father's grandfather had a stroke immediately afterwards. Was that the right thing to do?
When the research tells you that one of the things that's stopping people from being vaccinated is their view around side effects, I think we have an obligation to talk about those issues in the open. And so I'm willing to do that, and I think we should all be willing to do that. At the same time, I scrolled through and I saw some of those comments, and I do want to make sure we have a space where people can feel like they can have debate and conversation. Much of the what might be the moderation around that actually doesn't necessarily come from us, but comes from Facebook and some of those forums. But I am willing to have that dialogue. I think it's better than ignoring the questions that people have when they are legitimate. I hope people will allow the space for it to happen, though, without crowding out legitimate conversation.
Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm sure you've been, sorry, I'll just get the camera set right here. I'm sure you've been watching the latest videos, and I am putting them on either CKA Mark's YouTube channel, or I'll be putting them on PINAC NZ as a test run. I just don't want to risk losing the main channel with a third strike until some of the strikes finish. The other day I posted up a video in regards to Fresh Choice Supermarket using sign-in registers, which is quite frankly showing everybody else's information. Forward-facing, viewable to the public, shouldn't have happened. And to their credit, the next day ballot box was up, no more register, people's privacy respected. However, I think that's opened the floodgates. I'm now getting contacted and sent photographs of sign-in registers from other people, naming the shops and whatnot, and it appears Repco Green Lane is the next offender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually ring up the Privacy Commission first, explain the situation, ask them what information they're actually giving to all of these businesses, or if they are at all, and what can be done. They say to contact these people, and there is an online at Repco email address that I can contact, but given that Repco is such a large place, now Fresh Choice is individually franchised owned. I've never seen any other Fresh Choices anywhere in Auckland, but Repco, it's massive. You try contacting them, you're just going to get a corporate department, and whether or not the shit trickles back down is another thing entirely. So what we'll do is we'll ring up the Privacy Commission and see what they have to say. Alright.
You are the Office of the Privacy Commissioner. Our customer service agents are currently attending to other calls. Please hold and we'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Yours, the Office of the Privacy Commissioner. How can I help you?
Hi, didn't catch your name.
It's Andrew. How can I help you?
Hi Andrew, Mark here. I'm calling in regards to privacy breaches due to COVID sign-in registers. I live in Waimaku area, and the local supermarket there, Fresh Choice, had a sign-in register there up until last week, viewable, open-faced to the public with everybody's name and number. Now, I had a look on your website. I see you've got there, and one of the suggestions that you should use a ballot box, not a sign-in register, not facing view. Yep. I'm wondering, what are these companies? Are all companies in New Zealand being given information, or is it for them to seek out?
Well, no, we don't basically say to people, hey, this is what you have to do. Those are just suggestions on our website if they want to go onto our website or onto the COVID website.
Oh, I mean, I appreciate that. It's common sense to use a ballot box versus showing 50 people's name and numbers. But I'm just wondering, has the government or anyone sent information out to every business telling them how it should be done, or is it for the individual business?
But if the government has, you'd have to ask them or ask them. Go to the COVID website to check that.
Okay. With the Fresh Choice supermarket, you guys suggest, because my privacy, I hadn't put my name on the register, so it had nothing to do with my privacy as an individual. So I contacted them via email, sent them links to your site with your information saying use a ballot box, and to their credit, within 12 hours it was changed and they put a ballot box in there. Problem solved after 18 months. They haven't got back to me, not that I'm expecting they would. They probably didn't like being told what to do and having to change it. But what I also do is I host a YouTube channel, and I put this up on YouTube. I didn't, of course, disclose anybody's private information, just what the company had done. Now that's unfortunately started a floodgates, because I'm now getting contacted by individuals sending me photos of sign-in registers of other shops doing the exact same stuff.
Yep, so if the individual,
Yeah.
their individual privacy has been breached, then they can jump on our website and make a complaint,
Yeah.
which we can investigate specifically.
But what if their name isn't on the register and it's just a concerned person about someone else's privacy being breached?
Yeah, well, we probably can't do an investigation about that, but they can drop us an email and we can have a bit of a look into it, but we probably can't do a privacy investigation unless it's their specific privacy that's been breached.
Okay, but because I know it's up to the individual company or organisation, because they're liable if there's any privacy breach. It's, government can mandate it, but it's the businesses that wear the brunt of it if they breach something. So I was really more wondering if there's any information being given out by the Privacy Commission to businesses. If you say not you and it may be the government, contact them, I will do so. But
yeah, so you probably have to check through the COVID website. There might be some information on there about what the government sent out or not sent out. I wouldn't know, sorry.
No, it's all good. But yeah, if it's my individual privacy, by all means contact you guys if the company's not willing to do something in 30 days. And
on the website.
And as far as, I think the latest offenders, Repco Green Lane, where I was sent a register from them with about 20 names and numbers. Do the same as I did with the supermarket, you say. Give them an email, give them a call, say, hey, look, are you aware you're breaching people's privacy, and fix it?
Yeah, well, that's up to you to decide to do that or not do that. I can't comment on that, sorry.
Yeah, but even though there is actual active privacy breaches happening, is it up? Should I get the police to contact them, or who? Who's?
That's up to you. I can't comment on that because it's not something we can investigate. We can look into, but we can't do a privacy investigation.
Sure.
When someone specifically has
Sure.
their personal privacy breached.
Yeah, I
they
get
go
that.
on the website and make a complaint.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Andrew. You have an awesome day.
Okay.
Have a good day. Bye. Real handy of the Privacy Commission. It's up to me. So I'm informing them of privacy breaches, and they say it's up to me. Perhaps I should ring some of the numbers on the sign-in register. Let these individuals know that their information has been breached. Let these individuals contact the Privacy Commission. But then, if they're stupid enough to put their name in a forward-facing register where everyone else can see it, perhaps they deserve what they get. Ignorance is bliss. Keeping your head in the sand's just wonderful. If you want people to ring you up and you're quite happy to give your details out there, perhaps I should just go and slap them up there, but then I'd get done for breaching and doxing other people's information. So the only way I can see it is to actually ring these people. But unless I've taken the phone call, the people that send me the photos of these other registers are also breaching other people's privacy. Although, in theory, they aren't doing the breaching, it's the individual company. You can take a photo of anything you like and send it to someone else as much as you like if you're not putting it out in the public sphere. It was if I was to act on that photo, put it out there in the public, then I'd go for a skate, and so would they, most probably, because they've breached privacy by sending it to media or me. So yeah, it's a tricky one. But I think emailing them or contacting the individual businesses, even if your name's not on the register, is going to be the quickest and simplest solution if you strike that happening. And yes, my dear sister, that refers to even raffle tickets and names and numbers on raffles, anywhere where people's privacy is being breached by an individual organisation or company. So yeah, Doesn't matter. If someone else gets your information from a company or business when that company or business should have been keeping it nice and quiet, then they're the ones doing the breaching. Anyway guys, catch you. Bye.